Can we talk about how funny it is that Caine literally did an interview spilling all of the tea? Apparently, last night, not an interview, he was on live. Now, y'all know I did not watch that in full because I actually find that man insufferable. But he spilled some tea. He was talking about how half the girls, almost all the girls, vape. He was talking about the smokers. He was talking about how the guys are not even into the show and it's all scripted, which I don't know. I hate to burst your bubble, but if you're a new Love Island viewer, this show is so scripted. So I don't know, but hate to be the one to break it to you. What else did he talk about? Oh, he said during movie night he made some comments. So he kind of implied that production really wanted him out. Um, I don't know. I forgot what else. Oh, he said that Nicole and Kendall's relationship is completely fake, and he doesn't think that anybody is in there that's gonna actually make it. He thinks Janae and Kenny should win, I think. I don't know, man, but it's kind of giving bitter. But I'm not gonna lie, he was spilling tea, so I'm here for it. I'm here for the men who are spilling tea in these little lives or whatever. Daya also did a live. I don't really care, but she did say she just thinks of Cordell as a friend now. Somebody asked her, "How do you feel about the OG girls and the way they acted?" And she was like, "Oh well, I mean, I didn't expect their reaction to be so big." I was like, okay. So, anywho, the girls are talking. The girls are talking on their lives on TikTok and Instagram or whatever. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex, and I would absolutely love it if you love this content, if you love the channel, if you would like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channels to grow, it helps the video to get out there, and it just lets me know that you enjoy this content. I do want to say thank you because my last video, it really kind of, it kind of got, I think the algorithm's starting to pick my videos up again, which is really nice. I think I got a few new subscribers. So hi to anybody that is new here. There's definitely a few new of you guys since the last video. So hello, we recap reality TV shows over here. We kick it, it's chill, it's a vibe. If you ever have a TV show request, y'all can give them, by the way. That's not going to guarantee that I'm going to do it, because one, obviously, I'm only recapping shows that I like and I also find easy to recap, because there are shows that I watch that I don't recap. 90 Day Fiance is one that comes to mind. I try to, but nothing happens episode per episode in that show, so I don't recap it. But you could always give TV show suggestions, especially with Love Island ending this week. I am intending to recap Big Brother US. I'm kind of trying to figure out the formatting of how I want to do it, because I am a feed watcher. But I don't think I'm going to do like live feed updates day by day, because I feel like that's just going to be a lot of feed watching, and I mean, I still have a social life and a husband and just a life outside of watching the live feed, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But we will see. So that's my little spiel, but thank you. Hi to all of the new subscribers. I do have just about 100 other videos on this channel. I have everything organized in these cute little playlists so you can see other shows I've recapped. I've done a few pop culture videos in the past. I might bring back the pop culture videos. I feel like nothing really has been happening that I want to talk about. But yeah, we'll see. So definitely check out the channel. Okay, anyway, we're not going to be here for long. The reason why I'm rambling is because we're not going to be here for long, okay? Episode 28 was probably arguably the worst episode this season. It was dry, it was boring, and nothing happened. We gonna actually talk about Caine. Excuse me. Because baby, Caine went rogue. Caine went rogue, okay? Caine got on Blue Ivy Carter's internet and exposed production, exposed secrets. This man's bitter, so we gonna talk about that. We gonna recap the episode, and then we gonna get into After Sun, and then we gonna talk about Caine. and what he decided to spill. And I'll put some clips of it. I'll put a clip of the TikTok I made where people gave me more tea in the comments, okay? And we just gonna talk about that today. We gonna talk about the tea because I feel like this episode was very dry. I have very little notes on the episode. I'll show y'all. Like, up until maybe, where? Here. Up until there is notes for the episode. So it's very little. It's almost nothing. All right, let's get into it. Oh, first off, I did see a post the other day that was talking about everybody's follower gains, and I actually found that interesting. Like I said, I'm just talking about random stuff because I literally have like maybe 5 minutes about the episode. So I saw a little post of everybody's follower gains. I'll put them up, and I found it very interesting. I actually saved the pictures. Let me pull them up. I'll put them on screen here. And I thought it was interesting because I'm wondering if that's going to correlate to who is actually going to win. So as of right now, the person that has gained the most followers off this show is Leah. Leah has before Love Island started, she had 16,663 subscribers, or followers, excuse me, on Instagram, and now she has 225,881. Second most is Janae, who started with 51,000, and now she has 100,000, and then third is Serena, who's at 87. Which I think correlates. I think that legitimately correlates with the popularity we've seen of the girls. I feel like the whole season, Leah, Serena, Janae, I will say especially Leah and Janae, I feel like have really been popular. And it was interesting, even on After Sun, they took a moment to like allude to the fact that like a lot of people are sending Aaron hate, sending his family hate, and they were telling, and Rob even, and they were saying like calm down. But on the converse, they also realized how concerned people are for Leah, and I do feel bad because, as I said, I haven't said last episode, I think Leah is getting a lot of ish, and it's like she's not even close to the worst villain in the villa. I think Kayla is more irritating by far than Leah. So on the converse, for the guys, the guy that has the most followers is Rob. He started with 127 and now it's 240. I don't know if it counts though because Rob has been on this show before. So the second guy that has the most is Cordell. He has 119, and then Miguel has 100,000. So I also found it interesting that a lot of the guys have more followers, but I think that just has more to do with the fact that more women watch this show, so they're gonna follow guys. So yeah, I think in the public rankings, I don't know. I just think that y'all should not sleep on the fact that there is a possibility that if Rob and Leah somehow pair up again, which I don't think they will, they might win. But I think we should also not sleep on the possibility that Rob pulls out a win in this game. Okay, I saw a few too many people saying, oh, I like Rob now. Anywho, so I saw that and I thought that was very interesting. Let's actually get into the episode. So Harrison comes in as a bombshell. Everyone is swooning over Harrison. Even the guys think he is handsome. You know, even Aaron's like, damn, he looks good. I think it was Miguel or someone that was like, bro, you in a couple. Like, what is you doing, bro? Harrison and Sierra have a conversation, just the typical introductions. I literally wrote in my notes, I don't care, irrelevant conversation, because I don't care. I don't care about Casa Girls. I don't care about Harrison. I don't care about bombshells at this point. Like, it's just all irrelevant to the plot. So Liv and Harrison talk, and she tells him they both stay loyal in Casa, or sorry, why do I keep writing Liv? I always write Liv when I mean Nicole. Nicole and Harrison talk, and she tells Harrison that she and Kendall both stay loyal in Casa, and she says she's closed off, but Harrison's not really buying it. She does tell Harrison that he's attractive, she's clearly flirting with him, so Harrison's like, yeah, okay, she says she's closed off, but like, how true is that really? So Kendall and Nicole then talk right after that chat that Liv has with Harrison, and she asks how the chat went. She tells Kendall that she told him immediately that she was closed off, and Kendall says he's not really worried at all. But then we proceed to see him throughout the episode be worried the entire time. Nicole tells the girls that she told Harrison that he is attractive, but that no one compares to Kendall. I I don't know, y'all. I still don't buy Nicole. I don't. There's just certain people in this villa I don't buy. I don't. And Nicole is one of them. I don't know. So they go to bed and everybody is doing the boom boom and the smooch smooch in the bed, and Caine literally gets up and sleeps outside. Child, and he addressed it on his live. He was like, look, people were literally like doing the most all night. I don't want to hear that. Fair. So the next morning, Leah and Miguel admit that they did the boom boom. Girl, we know. Kendall makes Nicole breakfast in bed, aka breakfast in soul size, to celebrate the milestone of their 4th recoupling together. And I don't know. It's just something about the way that Nicole was into Miguel. She says she's into Harrison, but then it's like, I don't know. It's weird that she started liking Kendall. Sorry, y'all, my hair is bothering me. Y'all, whatever. It's the way that she said that she fell for Kendall because of the way he reacted when they had that little thing where she was back and forth between him and Miguel. That was weird to me. I don't know. So Harrison gets to go on 3 dates and he chooses Nicole, Daniela, and Sierra. Harrison and Sierra's date. I didn't write down one note, y'all. I guess I'll put a clip here. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. I just don't care. I don't care about Sierra. I don't care about Harrison. I'm sorry. Serena, meanwhile, in the villa is finally getting Cordell's hair right, baby. She put in a little styling butter in that hair, popping them curls, putting a little hydration. Okay, whichever one of y'all said, hey, Serena be braiding his hair and she mad, now she good again, and she got him looking right. And the chemistry is crazy, smacking the ass. They kissing. So I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm buying it. I like Serena and Cordell. I voted for them, y'all. I voted for them in the vote. Say what you want. I voted for Serena and Cordell. I like them. I like them. Okay. Anywho, Nicole and Harrison go on a date. Prior to the date, Nicole says she wants to look hot, so she puts on some like lingerie, basically. Kendall says Nicole is everything you want in a girl. He's annoyed. He's really threatened by Harrison right now. And Nicole on the date basically tells Harrison that he has beautiful eyes. They do not kiss though. The only person that Harrison kisses on a date is Sierra. Now, Kendall tells Aaron he hasn't felt this way with a girl ever, as he's cutting Aaron's hair, because I guess Kendall's the villa barber, so that's cool. Danielle and Harrison's date. The only thing I wrote down is, why was Daniela's bra out like that? Literally, the bra, you could see it in the back. The bra, you could see it sticking out of the front. The straps was here. I was like, baby. I was like, why could we see Daniela's bra like that? No, one of them girls said sis. And it wasn't even like it was an orange bra to match. It was a purple bra. Like, girl, I'm sorry. Okay. Caine and Sierra have a conversation after Sierra gets back from the date. She told him that Harrison is interested in getting to know her. And Caine basically gives an ultimatum where he says, look, if you want to get to know Harrison more, he will no longer be interested. And Sierra's like, even if I have a conversation with him, he's like, look, if there's another conversation, it won't be it for me. I wish a man that I just coupled up with one day ago tried to tell me that I need to be locked off and I can't have conversations. Now, Caine did address this on After Sun. Caine addressed a lot of things in the past few days between his lives and After Sun. So like I said, stay tuned. At the end, we are going to put some clips of the live and we're going to talk about what Harrison got into. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. If you've made it to this 12-minute point, please hit subscribe. Thank you. It supports the channel and it continues to make me get the videos out there. Okay, back into the recap. Nicole says Harrison's eyes were beautiful and Harrison and Sierra kissed. So Kendall and Nicole, they have a conversation after she gets back. Kendall was frustrated that he didn't get to see her because she was on the date. She says she was thinking of Kendall the whole time and says she's obsessed with him. I'm just not buying it, but whatever. Nighttime. Harrison gets to steal one girl, he steals Sierra, and Caine is dumped. That is the episode. I literally told y'all, if I didn't talk about other stuff, this video would have literally been 5 minutes long. That's all. That's literally it. Let's get into After Sun. So they had Liv, Harrison, Liv, Caine, Daya, and Catherine, all of the dumb people. Liv got like her little segment. Why Liv say her favorite time was being in the change room with the girls? Damn, Liv. She says Rob is a good friend, and she knows that he wants Daniela. And they're like, are you sure that that's it? And Liv's like, well, if it was me, if I was Rob, it would be a no thank you on Daniela. But, you know, she implying she don't really like Daniela. Leah and Miguel are in the beach hut, and Leah says there wasn't much to forgive for Miguel's behavior in Casa. She says, like, they were not locked in, they were a new couple, and he didn't really owe her anything. As we suspected, Leah didn't really care like that. Miguel does claim he wants to get to know Leah outside the final. Okay. And Miguel's mom don't even know he on Love Island. Why Miguel told his mom he was on a retreat? Baby. And then why Callum say, oh, I told my mom the same thing? That's crazy. Okay. So Daya said it was her time to go and she misses her friends. Caine said he was not feeling Love Island about a weekend, and baby, based off the lives, we know you wasn't feeling it, sir. He says the ultimatum comment was actually about Harrison taking Harrison on a date, or them two going on a date, not just a conversation. But that doesn't even make sense, because she literally said, so if I have a conversation with him, you're not gonna want to talk to me? And he's like, yes, if you guys have another conversation, that won't be it for me. So yeah, Caine. Okay. He also they also talk about the sup Muppet pod comment and the recoupling or whatever and the dumping, and he goes, oh no, that must have been a language barrier because I didn't say sup Muppet. It might have been like, hey my boy or something, or sup my boy. And I'm like, I don't know. So Catherine talks about how the Casa girls were very naive about how it would be coming back from Casa. And Janae tells Catherine, apparently Janae and Catherine had a conversation about everything. And she told Catherine that she went about the Kenny situation in the classiest way. So she felt really happy about that. Now they adjust the OBJ comments. Daya says that the photos with the two hearts are photoshopped, which is fair. I think we already established that those photos are photoshopped. But she does admit the dry humping. She's like, would the way for me to get to OBJ be through dry humping his brother or something like that? And Callum's like, oh, so you admit the dry humping. I was laughing. That was funny. They show goodbye messages from Cordell and Serena to Daya, which, is this Big Brother? Since when do we got goodbye messages? Cordell apologizes for leading Daya on in his goodbye message. Now, this week we are going to have the heart rate challenge, according to, what is her name, Maura or Ariana. One of the two of them said they're going to have the heart rate challenge, and that's when Cassie's going to come in. So we going to literally get maybe 2 days of Cassie or something. And then they have this whole segment where they address hate comments, specifically towards Rob and Aaron in particular. And they also talk about how there's a lot of love for Leah from the fans. And, you know, just to say, y'all, as a watcher of this show and as somebody who has a platform, please don't send hate to people. Even on my videos, let's be really careful about the things we're saying about people. Let's definitely make sure we're not making, like, threats or anything. I don't think anyone has. For the record, I think the comments have been chill. But like I said, these are our people. We don't need to be sending hate to them. We don't need to be telling people nothing, because this show has had a track record of people's mental health being really bad afterwards. So as somebody with a platform, I just wanted to take a second to say, like, let's really be careful how we talk about these people. Okay. Caine done went on live.
Yeah, you got cameras fucking everywhere. I remember on the first day, you know, sort of, because I was in the bathroom, and so I've just, you know, gone to get a shower, dropped my kegs, and looked, and I'm like, oh, a camera has just seen my piece. Why don't you like Leah? Again, it's not a mad dislike. I just dislike certain comments and certain nastiness towards other people. He was the most annoying in the villa. Good question. Most annoying. Fuck. I don't know. The thoughts on Janae. Love Janae. She's lovely, to be fair. Why don't you like Serena? Because I found out she was bitching about me. One of the other girls told me, so, you know. What did Serena say? Don't know the exact words. Again, not too bothered. Bitching's bitching, so. Why did they get you in trouble? I got myself in trouble for not following rules and making comments to, you know, workers and stuff, and yeah. Is Kendall trying to win? They're all trying to win, but yes, of course he is. What time did you wake up? So normally we'd get woken up probably about 8 to 9. Most nights we was not sleeping until about 4 a.m. So, you know, make of that what you will. Of quite a few nights I got 1 or 2 hours sleep. Who do you think should win? You know, I wouldn't mind Kenny and Janae winning. You know, that would be lovely.
Baby, why he exposing everyone? Why did he expose everyone? So one thing I found very interesting is that Caine basically implied that the producers didn't like what he did and they kind of wanted him out. Basically, the going story is that Caine was supposed to couple with Liv, but instead of coupling with Liv, he actually coupled with Sierra, obviously leaving Liv dumped. And so I believe it, because the thing is, with Love Island, the recouplings are very, very, very produced. Other islanders have came out and said that you have to tell production ahead of time who you are choosing, and that kind of determines the order that they do it in. So I could wholeheartedly believe that the producers were like, pick Liv, pick Liv, pick Liv. And Caine's like, okay, sure, I'll pick her, whatever. You know, and then he went ahead and did it, and production was probably really upset because we saw during when he got dumped that he only had 5 minutes to pack. Usually they give them 30 or more and he had 5 minutes, so that's when you know production was being a little catty. He addressed who's a smoker. I don't think this is a big deal, but people always like to know this for some reason. So he said that basically all the girls vape, and then I think it was Nicole and Aaron that smoked like actual cigarettes, and then like, I don't know, the rest of them vape. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really think that's a big deal, but a lot of people like to know who smokes and vapes in the show. But he said basically all the girls vape. Apparently he made some comments on movie night that the producers didn't like. He didn't say what the comments were, but he basically said he got a little talking to after movie night because he was making some comments. He is not a fan of Serena. And apparently Serena was talking to production about him. So he's just not a fan of Serena. And then he says that Kendall and Nicole, Miguel and Leah are completely fake couples. Completely, you know, not real at all. Which, y'all already know I don't really buy Kendall and Nicole. And Miguel and Leah, I don't think anybody thought that Miguel and Leah were like locked down by any stretch of the word. But he says those couples are completely fake. He did also go on to say that the show is very produced and that a lot of the men are like very aware of the cameras. They're maybe not as into the show as they show. That, you know, they're very aware that they're being filmed and they're all acting very specifically because they know they're being filmed. And so a lot of the things we're seeing maybe aren't real feelings or are played up feelings for the camera, which, I mean, take it as you will. I feel like a lot of that kind of stuff we already know, but it is interesting to always hear it. And he says, Caine says he came on the show for a challenge. Let me scroll through the comments because people kept spilling tea in the comments of the TikTok I made. So let me see if there's anything else I need to cover that Caine said. Let me see. Oh, apparently Daya said in a live that she can't wait for Serena to leave the villa, but it wasn't clear exactly what that comment was. Also, Daya did a live where she said like now she just kind of looks at Cordell as a friend. She has no hard feelings towards him. Yeah, Daya seems like she's fine. There's no hate there. Also, he said that Kenny is obsessed with Janae and he hopes that they win. He says Nicole is stuck up and does not think she will try with Kendall after. I get that vibe as well, but I think Kendall's also stuck up. I think Kendall's full of himself. And he said Kaylor cries a lot. Yeah, we know. So that's it, y'all. That is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this kind of cobbled together recap. As I said, this episode was probably the most boring episode of the season. We are kind of winding down. But again, if you are a new subscriber, hi, thank you for joining. I'm so glad to have you here. I feel like I don't say thank you to y'all enough. So thank you guys all so much for supporting the channel. You know, not to be one of them corny, like YouTube changed my life girlies under 1,000 subscribers, but like, I really feel like YouTube changed my life and I don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you guys so much for always rocking with the channel, rocking with me. I really appreciate it. And as I said, if you are not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Take a look at the other videos on my channel. And you know, if you like what you see, maybe give the channel a chance. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next recap. Bye!